So jihad basically means to strive and struggle.
So we lie and we cheat and we claim things that are not part of Islam, and guess what? Not all of them are dumb. They can tell when we lie. They can tell when someone sits behind it that says, Islam is peace. Islam is about peace. There's no jihad. The only jihad is the jihad of the soul. You fight against your struggle, your shaitan, khalas. That's where jihad ends. Every ayah you read in the book of Allah, you have misunderstood it. Ya Shaykh, why are you afraid to tell the people the truth?
The top of the charts is regarding jihad. Today, jihad is the most misunderstood word regarding Islam. It is not only misunderstood by the non-Muslims, it is even misunderstood by many of us Muslims. Non-Muslims and main Muslims think that jihad means any war fought by any Muslim for any reason, whether it be for power, whether it be for wealth, whether it be for land, whether it be for language. Any war fought by any Muslim for any reason is called as jihad. Jihad does not mean any war fought by any Muslim for any reason, whether it be for money, whether it be for power, whether it be for land, whether it be for language. Jihad is an Arabic word which comes from the word jahada, which means to strive, which means to struggle. So jihad basically means to strive and struggle. In the Islamic context, jihad means to strive and struggle against one's own evil inclinations. Jihad also means to strive and struggle to make the society better.
Well, taqiyya allows Muslims to lie to defend Islam, so he can say anything to make it sound good and look sweet. But so long as Islam is concerned, jihad is a war fought against non-Muslims. Not against Muslims, but against non-Muslims to win souls for Allah. And in that war, it is required of them to unalive people or give their own life in that war. For gain. For what gain? 72 virgins. Now, hear from Jihad book.
We Muslims don't have the bravery that the Sahaba did in conveying the truth. So we lie and we cheat and we claim things that are not part of Islam, and guess what? Not all of them are dumb. They can tell when we lie. They can tell when someone sits behind it that says, Islam is peace. Islam is about peace. There's no jihad. The only jihad is the jihad of the soul. You fight against your struggle, your shaitan, khalas. That's where jihad ends. Every ayah you read in the book of Allah, you have misunderstood it. Ya Shaykh, why are you afraid to tell the people the truth? Don't you think Allah gave him a brain? Don't you think this kafir is going to open the Quran, read Surah Al-Anfal, and he's going to come across these ayat, the military ayat, which you've been trying to hide? Then what are you going to do? Then he's going to say, you guys were lying to me the whole time, and you keep telling me something, and here's your book, here's your Quran. Oh no, but no. See, you don't understand. This ayah was actually abrogated by the other ayah, لَكُمْ دِينُكُمْ وَلِيَ دِينُ. So now they twist things around. That was in the beginning. I mean, ajib ya akhi. So you keep playing with the deen of Allah and changing and altering and sugarcoating to please a bunch of people, and at the end of the day the da'wah is lost in the process.
Jesus Christ said, there is nothing hidden that will not be exposed. What is done in secret, that you shall reveal on a rooftop. Many Muslims try to promote Islam as a peaceful religion, but there are Muslims that are very bold, that will come out like this person to tell you the truth. It is not peaceful religion. Most Muslims are not bold enough to face the truth. They will keep defending it. Islam is a peaceful religion. They know the truth. They know it is not a peaceful religion, but probably most of them are not bold enough to face the truth. Some of them are afraid to speak the truth. Some of them are compromising, looking for a way to defend it. But those that are very bold, like this man here, he knows that it is not a peaceful religion, and he is bold enough to tell us the truth that it is not a peaceful religion, but he has chosen to follow it. That is it. Whatever you have chosen to follow, be bold enough. If you find out it's not good, you better leave it and stop being hypocritical. Don't be a hypocrite. Examine what you are following. What you have decided to follow, be bold enough to follow it, and don't deceive others. If you find out there is truth in it, follow it wholeheartedly. But if you find out there is no truth in it, stop defending lies to deceive others, making it to look good when you know in your heart it is not good. Call a spade a spade.
If Muslims say that Jesus is a Muslim, it's because Jesus submitted his will to God, that one true God.
Which will and which God? Is either you wanted to lie or you are simply ignorant. If you say that Jesus was a Muslim because he submitted to the will of God, then I may ask you, what is the will of God? Are you aware that Muslims disagree with Jesus regarding the will of God, and for the same, fighting against Christianity to today? Alright, let's confirm. What is the will of God? John 6:40. Jesus said, "This is the will of him that sent me, that anyone," listen and know what the will of God is, "that anyone who seeth the Son and believeth on him shall have everlasting life, and I, the Son, shall raise him up at the last day." Now, if I may ask you Muslims, do you agree with Jesus that Jesus is the Son of God? The answer is no. Do you also agree with Jesus that faith in Jesus is eternal life? The answer is also no.
Oh my God.
So, you can see very clearly, Islam disagree with the will of God, yet claim that Jesus was a Muslim.
I'm not just saying this as a Muslim. I can use the Bible to prove it. Father, if thou be willing, remove this cup from me. Nevertheless, not my will, but thine be done.
Wait, if who is willing? Allah? No. But Father, if thou art willing, let this cup pass away from me. But nevertheless, not my way, but thine be done. Did Jesus say, if Allah is willing, or if Father, if thou art willing? Muslims, if I may ask you, is Allah a father? Quran itself disagree that Allah is not father and has no son, and Jesus is not the Son of God. So why do you make your claim and still destroy yourself in the claim that you make? Allah is simply not a father, but the God Jesus Christ was talking about, the God of Israel, is a father. That's why I said, it's either you wanted to lie or you are simply ignorant. Allah is not father. The God of Israel is father.
There's several verses in the Bible that shows that Jesus practiced Islamic acts, and I'm going to show them to you right now. Jesus prostrated in prayer in Matthew chapter 26 verse 39.
Not only Jews or Jesus prostrated and prayed. Many idol worshippers today, they also prostrate when they pray. Now, regarding prayer, the system of prayer, Jesus Christ said to his apostles, if you want to pray, do not be like the hypocrites. And who was Jesus Christ referring as hypocrites? We'll find out from the statement of Jesus. Jesus said, when you want to pray, go into your closet, go into your room, lock your door behind you, and pray to your Father who is unseen. And your Father who seeth what is done in secret shall reward you openly. First of all, Jesus addressed God as Father. Why Islam disagree that Allah is Father? Secondly, Jesus said, do not be like the hypocrites, for they like to stand in open places, in the street corners, to be seen by men that they are praying, which is what Islam practice. Standing in the street corners, in the streets of the whole cities, praying that they may be seen by men that they are praying, which is what Jesus Christ addressed as hypocrisy. So, tell me, how is Jesus a Muslim?